Picture Report. I'm your host, Nick Joe. Here's my co-star.
I'm not a co-star.
Picture Report.
What's up, it's your boy Nicholas Jones, and I'm here today to talk about Raw and SmackDown. Here, my co-star.
Not a co-star.
You're a co-star.
You're about to get smacked again.
Anyways.
Sneak attack.
We're here to talk about Raw first. We're going to make it really quick because we have a lot to talk about and not a lot of time to do it. So, you're going to talk about Raw and I'm going to talk about SmackDown. And we'll do little side notes in between. Are you ready?
Are you ready? Alrighty then. So we started off with Seth Rollins. He came out and he started talking to the WWE about how he won and how he knew he was going to win. But he didn't know he was going to win, but he did win. And he got interrupted by AJ Styles. AJ Styles said, "You know what? You're the champion you really think you are? I say we have a championship versus championship match.
Yeah.
And then we'll be able to tell who the real champion is, because I don't really think you're a champion. I don't care what you say." So then we go on. So that puts on a match for later on in the night. So we start our actually first match in between Samoa Joe and Sami Zayn. So Sami Zayn was in the back talking to the NXT Tag Team Champions about how Samoa Joe was begging for oh God, it's Roman Reigns, are you hurt? Oh my God. And Samoa Joe walked up behind him and was like, "Hey, you know, you're talking a lot of crap for someone that's not in front of you." He's like, "Why don't you go talk that crap in the ring with me right now?" And then he pushed him. And then they actually started.
Really quick.
What?
The match was really quick.
It was stupidly quick. Sami Zayn got murked.
Yeah.
Match though was, even though he got completely raped, it was still okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't mad. The next match we had was The Miz versus Dolph Ziggler. So since Dolph Ziggler assumed that he was having a match with The Miz, and he didn't, they had a formal rematch, I guess. A rematch that didn't happen to begin with.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, so they had their match. Their match was great. It
Obviously,
was back and forth. It was moving.
The Miz and Ziggler, they're both phenomenal performers. And you know they're always going to put on a good match.
But then, Ziggler tapped out.
What?
From the figure 4 leg lock. He won. The Miz, he got up and went to go walk away. Dolph Ziggler grabbed the mic, started talking more smack. And he's talking about his family. He started talking about how whatever he just did nothing. The Miz is like, "Oh, okay." Walks in, does the skull crushing. I can't talk. Skull crushing finale. And he's like, "Yeah, not enough." And he walked out. He's like, "I'm done with this." It was okay. The after part it did put a little point on it, made it cool. So then we started next one. We had Ricochet and Elias. Dude, Elias is a good wrestler. Ricochet is a phenomenal wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
That match was, I think that match was real good.
Mm-hmm.
It went back and forth pretty much. Ricochet's a high flyer. He's up, he's moving, he's dancing around. Elias was about to start using his guitar, but the official caught him, so he didn't get to smack him. And then Ricochet, he kicked him in the face, and did the quick pinfall. 1, 2, 3, the winner. And let's see what we got. Next thing we got. Okay, so this right here is a 2 out of 3 falls count match. Rey Mysterio and Andrade. Andrade won clean sweep. 2 pins. Done. It was
Really good?
the match was good, but I didn't think Mysterio was gonna it dropped like that. So there was it was said by the announcers that Andrade said if Rey Mysterio wasn't going to pass the torch,
he was going to take it.
He's going to take it away. And that if this isn't any idea of what that just happened, that's exactly what happened. He took that torch away. And then we cut through a cutscene in between. It was Rey Mysterio was asked about it, and he's just like, "Dude, I'm trying to support my family, and I was just showed up 2 in a row. I've never done this. Never happened." He's like, "I don't know what to do next." So we might not be seeing a lot of Rey Mysterio.
Probably not.
So then we go to our next match, which was the tip of the pin.
Wait, what if he moves to 205 Live?
Maybe he will. Maybe he'll end up in NXT again. Because remember, there was a thought about moving 205 Live to NXT and merging the two. But
if Rey Mysterio had a match with like the likes of like Adam Cole or like Velveteen Dream or something like that, would be.
You're thinking of NXT. I'm thinking of if he had a match with Tony Nese.
That'd be pretty cool too.
Or Drew Gulak. Like, both phenomenal performers. So then we go to our next match of the night, was the tip of the pin. Cedric Alexander versus Drew McIntyre. Best match of the night. It was back and forth. There was a lot of big man moves, a lot of little guy moves, and McIntyre got the win. He, what was it? So Alexander countered and did an inverted Alabama slam. And from there, they both got up, and then McIntyre delivered a Claymore to secure the victory. Phenomenal match. Dude, you got to go back and watch it. It was great. Then we had No Way Jose versus Robert Roode. It was a jobbers match. There's nothing really good here.
And who jobbed though?
They both did against each other. But Robert Roode won.
Alright. So I'm very excited what they announced, and I cannot wait to see it. But
we'll do that at the end of the Raw part. Alright. So then we have Luke. This was kind of funny. And I have a comment on this too. So the Lucha House Party versus the Revival. Their match actually ended in disqualification.
how?
Because R-Truth, everyone came out to the ring. The 24/7 champion. And what actually happened was 24/7 champion was in there, and the Revival did their finisher on him. Pinned him. Both pinned him, and became the first co-champion. But you know what kind of put a little dot right there? Remember earlier when Mike Kanellis won?
Yeah.
When everyone was piled onto R-Truth? Why wasn't everyone the champion? They were all pinning him.
That's true.
That made no sense. But anyway, so then Dawson, was it Dawson that got the pin? But anyways, Truth ended up regaining the
Obviously
title, and with the help of the Princess of Staten Island, and they ran to the back. And then, okay, so if you wanted down the arena, they ran in on this side, everyone followed, then they came out on this side, and they ran to the back. Anyways, so he ended up getting hit in the back by a guitar from Elias. And
Not
Elias
Jeff
got the
Jarrett?
1, 2, 3. What?
not Jeff Jarrett.
Not Jeff Jarrett. It's Elias. Anyways, the whole thing about the 24/7 championship, it was funny, it was entertaining, I liked it. There was actually some wrestling stuff. Kind of glad. I mean, I like R-Truth as a 24/7 champion. Kind of glad he's also not the 24/7 champion. Then, directly after that, we had a return.
I don't see the reason why I'm really quiet right now is because this Raw really pissed me off.
The Boss returned. Natalya was out there talking about how she lost. And Sasha Banks showed up. Sasha Banks went out there and hugged her. And they started beating her. And then Becky Lynch came out there, and then she got the upper hand on Becky Lynch and started beating her. She got a steel chair and went to go hit Becky in the back, and straight up clocked her right on top of the head.
Right in the back of the head.
Like, this is what he was saying. So she's a phenomenal wrestler. I don't think she's a dangerous wrestler. I think she's purposely
She's
a
jealous.
dangerous.
She is a jealous wrestler. That's what she is.
Because remember Paige when she showed up? She took the spotlight. And she re-injured Paige. Bailey. Charlotte. Maybe she's trying to injure Becky Lynch now. Because she wants the spotlight. She almost ended Paige's career. No, she did end Paige's career.
I swear, if she beats Becky Lynch, I don't even like Becky Lynch that much. I really don't.
But who do you root for if they go against each other?
Becky. Because I dislike Sasha that much. I literally... She is a brat. Basically, all she does is when she doesn't get her way, she wants to cry about it instead of actually, you know what, maybe I should stick in a little longer, bust my ass some more, then maybe I'll get my shot. Okay? Just like Becky Lynch.
That's the thing about it is there's nothing really stand out about Sasha Banks.
No, really.
She's a good wrestler. She's a great wrestler. She's a good talker. But she has she has no charisma or anything. Like, she doesn't stand out. But
So
the feud in general, I'd like to see it happen. I don't want her to get injured.
I feel like they're gonna give it to Sasha though. For the simple fact that she was starting to go to like AEW or something like that.
I don't know.
Like that.
But the fight that they had they had a good fight.
I feel like they're probably gonna wait until her contract, or until like give her the championship, and if like her contract is up and she resigns, then she's like, oh nah.
Yeah. So we go to our next segment of the night, which was the War Raiders fought another unknown tag team. It was crap. We've seen it every week. It's bullcrap.
I really didn't like this Raw.
Then we had the women's tag team title rematch. Yeah, rematch. Between the Kabuki Warriors, I said it right this time, and Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross.
And how did that go?
That was a good match. That was a good match.
Who won?
They retained, and they retained by Bliss did the Twisted Bliss on, what was her name? The Pirate Princess.
Mm-hmm.
That's not her actual name, but she's the Pirate Princess.
Pirate Princess.
You have the Emperor and the Princess.
Emperor's New Groove.
And then we go to our main event of the evening.
AJ Styles versus Seth Rollins. Really good match. I really like how it was phenomenal match. But I really
disqualification.
I really like what happened though, because
disqualification. First things first. Rollins defeated him with disqualification because the Good Brothers jumped in and started attacking him.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was getting his butt beat. And then Ricochet showed up. And Ricochet saved him for a little while. And then they were both getting their butt beat. And then guess what happened? Showed up and wrecked house. He has returned. I am lovingly grateful. I can't wait.
Lovingly grateful?
Hey, you stop that. That's nasty. That's nasty. This is a child show.
It's not. We're not the Fireflies.
But anyways, that was the end of Monday.
Well,
Night Raw.
it's gonna set a feud between AJ Styles and
Braun Strowman?
yeah, they're gonna have a United States Championship match.
What if he goes against all three of them?
Wrecks them all.
And he gets the tag team in the US title? It's not gonna happen. It'd be cool though. But
Alrighty though.
before we start SmackDown,
I think we're gonna.
guess what they're bringing back?
King of the Ring.
I am the king, my liege.
Who do you think's gonna win that?
First things first.
I guaranteed you who's gonna win.
Who's gonna win?
Drew McIntyre, the Scottish King. I can already see it happening.
Why?
I can see it happening. Unless they give it to Kevin Owens, or so happen Becky Lynch comes out and she's like, she actually fights one of the guys and wins. And then
Becky
she's like,
Lynch.
yeah, and then she does the whole entire John 3:16 thing. That
All right, so there
did.
are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 8 SmackDown, 8 Raw, and the SmackDown superstars consist of Ali, Andrade, Apollo Crews, Buddy Murphy, Chad Gable, Elias, Kevin Owens, and Shelton Benjamin. That's just stacked by itself. So then you have on the Raw, Baron Corbin, Cedric Alexander, Cesaro, Drew McIntyre, The Miz, Ricochet, Sami Zayn, Samoa Joe. I can see Drew McIntyre, but I can also see Cesaro.
I can also see Samoa Joe.
See, I don't think Samoa Joe would be able to do anything with that. It has nothing to do with anything of him.
Yeah.
But I can't wait. It starts next week on Raw, and it'll probably conclude on the next pay-per-view and the pay-per-view after that.
I really think Raw's going to be a good Raw next week.
I think it's going to be phenomenal.
All right. What we're going to do is we're going to pause this and we're going to start a new video on SmackDown because stuff. Exactly that.
Bye! And we are back with SmackDown Live's results. Recap, what we think, how's it going?
I'm your star, Nicholas Jones.
You're your star?
I'm your star.
He's
Here's my co-star, Thomas Taylor.
Break your finger. Not a co-star. Don't break it.
We're here to talk about what happened yesterday on SmackDown. So, y'all want to hear some bullcrap? Because Kevin Owens heard some bullcrap. Did you know what he heard?
That he got fined?
$100,000.
$.
Yes. Since Elias was...
And now he has kids.
I got kids! That's their lunch money!
Alright.
Anyways, Elias was a special referee on the outside, and Kevin Owens hit him with the chair, which basically means he hit an official. Got charged $100,000.
For putting his hands on an official.
It was fair.
And then...
I'm just kidding. It was not fair. It was bullcrap. Screw it. Next match of the night was Ember Moon versus Charlotte Flair. What did you think of the match?
Ember Moon was running circles around Charlotte.
Really?
Like, Charlotte's got the power and the know-how. Ember Moon has the know-how and the speed. But they collided well with each other. I don't know.
Do you think they're going to start pushing Ember Moon more?
Most definitely. Easily. But the match was good. And Charlotte Flair won by... Was it tap out? I think it was tap out.
Believe so, yeah. Alright, next match in this is alright.
Dude,
a lot of people are saying
best match of the night.
No, they said a lot of it's the best match of the year. Bullcrap. Johnny and Adam, hands down.
Well, that's NXT.
Best match of SmackDown.
SmackDown for the year, I can put it there.
Roman Reigns versus Buddy Murphy.
Buddy Murphy brought it. He freaking brought it. It gave me tingles.
Gave you goosebumps.
Gave my goosebumps.
I see, and this is why I think they're starting to notice a lot of the guys from 205 Live can put on some damn good matches.
Doesn't matter how big the dude is either.
Yeah, you got to give him a chance. Buddy Murphy, he's not a little dude. Anyways.
No, he's not.
He's pretty freaking ripped.
Yeah. But best match of the night, hands down. Last 5 seconds of the match, Buddy Murphy had him on the ground. Running knee. Super kick. Running knee again. And then he went to go back to go do something else. And Roman Reigns...
Spear.
It wasn't a spear, it was a Superman punch.
Yeah.
Roman Reigns, he went to go, I guess, throw Roman Reigns into the rope. And on the way back, he went for another running knee, and Roman Reigns came up and... Ba-bam! 1, 2, 3. Great match, dude. Best match of the year.
Nacho Libre, that guy.
It's freaking great.
The next match after that was Samoa Joe versus Kevin Owens with Elias as a special guest outside enforcer.
Yeah, that was another bullcrap thing.
I don't even want to talk about it. Makes me mad because it's pointless.
Kevin Owens
Shane,
won.
no,
No, it was disqualification.
yeah. Samoa Joe defeated Kevin Owens.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because Kevin Owens jumped in. Kevin Owens had pulled the official out. Not Kevin Owens. Elias had pulled the official out and went in. And then when Samoa Joe did it, this is literally how fast the tap was. 1, 2, 3, done. Samoa Joe won, and yeah, we can go on with that.
The Revival and Randy Orton versus the New Day. What'd you think about that match? Thought it was booty? Thought it was goody?
Wasn't a bad match at all. I think it was a really good match.
You think we needed that match though?
No. No.
Man, I wish I would have liked it if it was the OCs versus the New Day. That would have been a nicer match.
Yeah, that's gonna happen sooner or later though. That's probably gonna happen at like what are we looking at? What's the pay-per-view where they elimination, not elimination chamber,
King of the Ring.
not King of the Ring,
That is
where the SmackDown and Raw face each other.
Survivor Series.
Survivor Series. That's probably gonna happen at Survivor Series.
Yeah.
Is that really all that happened on Raw?
That's literally all that happened on SmackDown.
Or SmackDown? Well, SmackDown is a 2-hour show though.
Yeah.
Their matches were quality.
Matches really were.
That's the difference.
Yeah.
The matches were real quality.
I just really hate the whole thing with Shane McMahon. That's the only thing that's really getting on my nerves, and I wish it would stop now. I don't even care if they try to do like an ending to it. I'm just stop.
Like
In the middle of nowhere.
So what had happened was
it'll be okay.
Kevin Owens went into the back after he said that he came out and said he was fined $100,000. And he's like, dude, you can't just do that. He's like, well, I can't. And I did. And Kevin Owens went to go attack him, and he's like, no. If you hit me, I'm going to sue you for everything. Everything.
And he's like, well, screw you. Fine me for $105,000.
Grabs a chair, throws it at the big screen TV. You know the big screen TV didn't cost $5,000.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that was SmackDown. SmackDown was pretty good. Raw was pretty good. They've had their ups and downs, these 2 episodes, but they were pretty good.
Honestly. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, tell your friends about us. We really would like to meet them. Or meet them in the comment section. Or maybe here, and we can play video games. Chillax. Have a nice time. And always, stay bitchy.
Bye.